Hi everyone! Today I wanted to show you the project that I've been working on for Mother's Day. So I like to do crafts. Not that obvious. Anyhow, I like to do crafts, period. That's a statement, but I'm sorry, I'm grabbing stuff because for some reason I did not set up my stuff. Okay, so I always, it relaxes me, whatever. So I always try to do stuff for work, especially for my team members. But yeah, it's just an amazing way to share things that you love to do. So this year for Mother's Day, I decided to do a lip gloss thing, and my friend Tracy and Michelle actually helped grab a few items for this wonderful project that I've been working on. So let me show you guys what that is. And let me just, I don't know why I decided to do this as I was filming. So what I did are these small lip gloss, kind of like little holder right here, like that. And this project is actually inspired, or my version of like a tutorial that I have watched, and her name is Amber. She is amazing. If you like to do paper crafting, I suggest that you actually come and visit her channel. And if you do visit her channel, let her know, show her some love that I sent you for that. So the measurements and materials, I'm gonna try to write it down in the description box. But just an up close, this is for like dog moms. And the materials that I use on this one, I am very excited to share it because I use my stash from like the things that you have seen me haul, which I will show you. So the big thing that I am super excited to incorporate or utilize as material for this project is these invitation packs that we got from Dollar Tree. If you guys are able to find these, grab them. If you love paper crafting, or this is just not for like the purpose that is intended to, I would like to share with you guys because Tracy was asking me and she commented down below how to utilize these. So when you open the pack, it's a complete set. So you will be getting like the envelopes and all that good stuff. So they even come with adhesive pack right here. These are foam stickers that you can utilize. And also these ones too. I'm going to show you how to utilize that. And ribbons sometimes. But I guess they didn't have ribbons in here. Oh well. So, okay. So, what I utilize on these ones are the cardstocks that came with this packet. So these are a sample of the cardstock. So I utilize that for this project. So first, and I have made so far like probably 30 of these guys. So you're gonna cut your paper, and then like I said, the measurement, I am going to put them on the description box. So you're gonna first cut the base of these lip gloss. What is this called? Lip balm. Okay. Lip balm organizer. You're gonna cut first the base of it, which is this white cardstock right here. So the measurement of that for this one, and I have some pre-cut ones right here. This part right here from one side to the other is 5.5, and then this side right here is 3.5. And then another piece that you're going to need are, I have my stacks of like unfolded ones right there. Sample of the cardstock. You're also gonna need for the holder right over here. The measurement of this one is that it's 3 inches, and yes, it's all in inches. 3 inches by 1. So that's that. And then to mat down, if you want to, because like for this cardstock, if I don't want to mat it, I think it's like decent enough, you know, but it's me. So if you wanted to like do this like little matting right here, the measurement of this one right here would be, this part is like 3 1/4, and then the height would be 2 3/8. So it depends on how many sides you wanted to mat it. I am just like matting the inside too, so I can cover up like the holders or whatnot. So yep, that's that. And then after you actually cut down your papers to the right size, you're gonna need to score those marks. And what I mean by that is these indentations right here. So from your card base, you are going to score from 0, and then the first score would be 2 3/8. Again, I'm gonna put the scoring on the description box below, just so that you can create this nice flap right here. And then from that score, you're gonna score again 3 1/8. So if you are new to crafting, there are tools that you can buy to create that crease for your, I'm gonna just use this, for your paper. And that would be what you would call a scoring board. I have to tell you guys that these tools right here that I have, that I got from Tuesday Morning, is a 2-in-1 tool that I really, really love. So these are by We Are Memory Keepers. It is called a cutting board and also a scoring board. So when you get these, it already has like a bone tool, which will help you score your creases. And then it's also a nice tool to just actually like fold things or flatten out things. So another thing that you could utilize are, you know, your stashes, your embellishment stickers. Like if you guys can remember, I hauled these during the Valentine's Day. So these are chipboards that you can utilize in there. Some embellishments such as tags, stickers, and then also like ribbon if you want to. You don't have to. You could do an enclosement, but you don't have to. Also, if you've been scrapbooking, for the mats, I only use the scrap from previous projects. I don't throw away my scrap. Any scrap that I have, I keep, because you'll never know if you're gonna need those. So let me just show you guys real quick how I would assemble one of those things. So I've already pre-cut my stuff right here. So I'm just gonna show you real quick. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna show you how I would assemble one of these things. So I've already cut this paper, scored it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fold my crease And then these ones too have some creases. My paper actually is a little bit texture. I don't think you can see it on one side, and then this other side is not. So I would like to show off as my cover, or the outer part, the texture side, obviously. So this piece came from this cardstock when I scored them. So I'm just gonna fold my crease. Now, if you guys remember, when you're putting, should have opened this. Okay, let's try the other one. Why did I do that? Okay. Sorry for being organic, but that's just how it is. I'm not a professional. I'm just showing you guys my hobby, okay? So maybe it will inspire you to get an idea. So I wanted to show you how these guys are round right here. So how you're going to achieve that, because as you can see, your papers are flat. So the way to do that is, if you happen to have a bone folder, I would recommend to use it. If you don't, you can use like a credit card to do this. So what you're gonna do, from the crease in here, you're just gonna curl your paper so that it shapes the form of what you need it for. So that when you stick it right here, like so, it will kind of like bubble up, like this. All right, so before I stick this one, I would like to mat my pages first. The reason being, it's just a little bit easier to really work your paper through the or mat your paper in there without that flap. So my adhesive of choice, you can use a tape runner, you can use like any kind of adhesive that you like. I like to use this Martha Stewart glue that I got for 99 cents at Tuesday Morning. So far, for all of my paper projects, this is kind of like my go-to. Now, when you put it in there, just kind of like eyeball it. Another thing that you have seen is that I put ribbons on my project. So in order to secure that and use, or to make it easy, just cut the size that you like. You don't really have to do a lot, just enough to like have a little closure. I would, oops, and I touched the glue side. I would, before I put the glue and everything, but I already did, sorry about that, I would eyeball it to where you want to position it. And then, as you can see, I put the glue in the surface. So you're just gonna mat that. I'd like to get as close to the crease as possible. And it's not gonna go all the way to your paper. So you can eyeball it and make sure that it's well centered for you. And another tool that another way of me utilizing my bone folder is doing this. Just taking out those bubbles from the glue that you have. Now, I would like to show you guys another way of adhering this, and that would be by utilizing these adhesive permanent tape that I got from what is this, scrapbook.com. So these are a great tool too if you are pressed in time or whatever. So you can actually utilize this. It is actually a double-sided tape kind of stuff. Now, the nice thing about utilizing this is that the project is faster and you don't have to worry about like bubbles, but I don't really care too much about that. So, but you have to be careful when you adhere it, because like this one is like permanent. So sometimes when you press on it, you're not going to be able to take it apart. So I would really, really make sure that you are positioning it where you want it to be. So just gonna do, oh, and make sure that you stretch your ribbon too, because it's not gonna lay flat. And then voila, it's so much easier. All right, so if you want, you can mat that out, but I have a little kind of like show right there, so super easy to fix. You can just cut that part out and nobody would know. No one would know. So now, before I do that, there's another trick in like putting these. You can utilize this, but I have found that the best way to do that, excuse me, is by liquid glue. So I'm just gonna put a dab right here. You don't have to put a lot. If you invest on a good glue, you don't have to use a lot. So I wanted to show you something very important. The scoring marks on this one and the scoring marks on these, you should adhere them aligned to each other. And how you're gonna do that is you're just gonna make sure that they are aligned. The first time that you're gonna be doing this, it might be a little tricky, but as you go along, it is easy. And do not be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how you learn, by doing a lot of mistakes actually. And another thing that I would like to do is like to double check the fit. If you put too much glue, obviously you have to like wait, but this glue is really nice. So hopefully you can find that, but if not, there's a lot of glues in the market. So just make sure that it fits. It's not too loose, it's not too secure, because remember, you're gonna fold it. So besides that, just to cover this up, I also like to mat that part. So pardon me, I'm just gonna use my scraps right here. So just trying to find the right ones that match. So yeah, that's another thing. This thing has like a magnet, so it's pretty awesome. Nope, that's not how it is. I'm doing this the wrong way. So let's not use the cutting board. So another way to do this is by cutting it down. It'll add a little drama if you actually put a little white to that thing, like so. So now that you cut that, use that as a guide and then cut away. You can also use, you know what would be good? Labels in here. So instead of doing that mat, so that's another idea. You can utilize tags. And I have some tags right here actually from this one. So you can put it in there. So now you can write your whatever you want in there. But if you're doing that, I suggest that you also cover one side right here. Or you don't have to. It's just cleaner that way. But yeah, that's kind of cute actually. So we'll go with that. And again, you don't have to put too much glue, just enough to cover it. And another trick that I would like to utilize is like try to get as close into that score, that line that you created as possible, and kind of like cover your flap, which is this part right here. So let's do another one. And then this part right here is the fun part. So I suggest that you have fun with it. The more that you are having fun with your projects, the better it would look. Trust me. I don't really make anything if I'm not happy, because I feel like it doesn't look as good. So I can use my bone folder actually to do this part, but I'm also going to put this one like that maybe, or not. We'll see how I feel. But now we get to decorate the front of it. So for this project, what I would probably use is, what should I use? I am just rambling over. Oh, maybe I'll use these because these are already felt stickers. So let's do this one. Why not? And just adhere it right there. Put your chopstick on. And voila, you have a gift that will make someone, I'm sure, really happy. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me in this Mother's Day gift that we have right over here. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Super inexpensive, using up your products that you already probably have in your stash. So we'll see you guys again. Thanks for joining, and please hit the like button if you like this video so we can make more videos for you. And I hope that you have your Mother's Day game on. Thanks. Bye.